Hammer didn't just reinvent horror, it made it dangerously seductive. With gothic settings, blood-soaked stories, and stunning women at the heart of it all, the studio changed the genre forever. Many of these actresses are no longer with us, but some are still here. Can you guess who? Let's take a look back at some unforgettable Hammer beauties, then and now. Barbara Shelley. Barbara Shelley was born on February 13, 1932 in London, England. She appeared in several of Hammer's most memorable films, including The Gorgon and Dracula Prince of Darkness. She passed away in 2021 at the age of 88. Joanna Lumley. Joanna Lumley was born on May 1, 1946 in Srinagar, British India. She appeared in The Satanic Rites of Dracula as Jessica Van Helsing, a rare modern-day role in the studio's Dracula series. Veronica Carlson. Veronica Carlson was born on September 18, 1944 in Yorkshire, England. She starred in Dracula Has Risen from the Grave and Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, working with both Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. She died in 2022 at the age of 77. Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch was born on September 5, 1940 in Chicago, Illinois. She appeared in 1,000,000 Years BC, one of Hammer's biggest box office hits. She passed away in 2023 at the age of 82. Valerie Leon. Valerie Leon was born on November 12, 1943 in London, England. She starred in Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, one of Hammer's final horror films of the early 70s, playing a dual role in a story inspired by Bram Stoker.
We interrupt this video to bring you an important announcement. General Zod has decreed that our channel will be banished to the Phantom Zone unless more viewers pledge their loyalty and subscribe. We now take you live to the Blue Moon Diner, where patrons are watching his transmission unfold.
Come and subscribe before Zod!
We now return to the video, already in progress.
Mary and Madeline Collinson. Mary and Madeline Collinson were born on July 22, 1952 in Sliema, Malta. Best known as Playboy's first identical twin playmates, they starred together in Twins of Evil, blending Hammer horror with vampire lore. Madeline died in 2014 at age 62. Mary passed away in 2021 at age 69. Ursula Andress. Ursula Andress was born on March 19, 1936 in Ostermundigen, Switzerland. She starred in She, a Hammer fantasy adventure that became one of the studio's biggest international hits. Jutta Stensgaard. Jutta Stensgaard was born on May 14, 1946 in Thisted, Denmark. She appeared in Lust for a Vampire, a follow-up to The Vampire Lovers, and became a cult favorite among fans of Hammer's early 70s vampire cycle. Hazel Court. Hazel Court was born on February 10, 1926 in Sutton Coldfield, England. She appeared in The Curse of Frankenstein, Hammer's first color horror film, and later worked with Roger Corman on several Edgar Allan Poe adaptations. She passed away in 2008 at the age of 82. Martine Beswick. Martine Beswick was born on September 26, 1941 in Port Antonio, Jamaica. She appeared in 1,000,000 Years BC and took the lead in Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, playing a gender-swapped version of the classic character. Linda Hayden. Linda Hayden was born on January 19, 1953 in Stanmore, Middlesex, England. She starred in Taste the Blood of Dracula, one of Hammer's final Dracula entries with Christopher Lee in the lead. Virginia Wetherell. Virginia Wetherell was born on May 9, 1943 in Farnham, England. She had roles in both Dracula AD 1972 and Demons of the Mind, part of Hammer's early 70s shift toward more psychological horror. Caroline Munro. Caroline Munro was born on January 16, 1949 in Windsor, England. She appeared in Dracula AD 1972 and starred in Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter. Her Hammer roles were part of a broader career that included Bond films and fantasy adventures. Jenny Linden. Jenny Linden was born on December 8, 1939 in Worthing, England. She starred in Nightmare, a psychological thriller that marked a departure from Hammer's usual Gothic style. Eunice Gayson. Eunice Gayson was born on March 17, 1928 in Croydon, England. She appeared in The Revenge of Frankenstein and is also remembered as the first Bond girl, playing Sylvia Trench in Dr. No. She passed away in 2018 at the age of 90. Kate O'Mara. Kate O'Mara was born on August 10, 1939 in Leicester, England. She played supporting roles in The Vampire Lovers and The Horror of Frankenstein, part of Hammer's early 70s revival. She died in 2014 at the age of 74. Anuska Hempel. Anuska Hempel was born on December 13, 1941 in Wellington, New Zealand. She appeared in Scars of Dracula and The Satanic Rites of Dracula, two of Hammer's later entries in the Dracula series. Madeline Smith. Madeline Smith was born on August 2, 1949 in Hartfield, England. She appeared in The Vampire Lovers and later starred opposite Peter Cushing in Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Jenny Hanley. Jenny Hanley was born on August 15, 1947 in Gerrards Cross, England. She played Sarah Framson in Scars of Dracula, part of Hammer's final run of Dracula films. Diane Clare. Diane Clare was born on July 8, 1938 in Wandsworth, London, England. She starred in The Plague of the Zombies, one of Hammer's more atmospheric and eerie entries from the 1960s. She passed away in 2013 at the age of 74. Patsy Ann Noble, aka Tricia Noble. Patsy Ann Noble, also known as Tricia Noble, was born on February 3, 1944, in Marrickville, New South Wales, Australia. She appeared in the sci-fi horror hybrid The Terrornauts, a lesser-known Hammer production. She died in 2021 at the age of 76. Stephanie Beacham. Stephanie Beacham was born on February 28, 1947 in Barnet, Hertfordshire, England. She played Jessica Van Helsing in Dracula AD 1972, the granddaughter of Peter Cushing's character in Hammer's modern-day take on the Dracula saga. Jacqueline Pierce. Jacqueline Pierce was born on December 20th, 1943 in Woking, Surrey, England. She starred in both The Reptile and The Plague of the Zombies, released back-to-back in 1966. She passed away in 2018 at the age of 74. Susan Farmer. Susan Farmer was born on June 16, 1942 in Kent, England. She appeared in Dracula, Prince of Darkness, and Rasputin, the Mad Monk, both released in 1966 and both starring Christopher Lee. She passed away in 2017 at the age of 75. Ingrid Pitt. Ingrid Pitt was born on November 21, 1937 in Warsaw, Poland. She became one of Hammer's most recognizable stars in the 1970s, playing lead roles in The Vampire Lovers and Countess Dracula. Her performances helped define Hammer's shift toward more daring and sensual horror during that era. Off-screen, she remained closely connected to the horror community for decades. She passed away in 2010 at the age of 73. Jane Marrow. Jane Marrow was born on August 26, 1941 in Hertfordshire, England. She appeared in Hands of the Ripper, one of Hammer's more psychological horror entries from the 1970s. If you enjoyed the trip through time, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more classic film deep dives and vintage Hollywood spotlights. Thanks for watching.